Glad to have you with us from the state capital of Alabama, Montgomery, as we're excited to be here to see a couple of teams getting ready for a showdown to see who can come home as champions of the Camellia Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Akron's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll need 3 yards here on third down to keep this opening drive alive. Oh, gave the defender the business. They finally make the stop, but the big Brian is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Tosses it incomplete. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
It's first down from their own 23-yard line. The give on the inside. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The aerial assault continues. Makes his connection. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Hard running there. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricane.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive, and he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. You do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Wide open downfield. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll try to do it himself. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Off play action. Got his man downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Washington!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Akron, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
He lost one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's looking to throw it. Finds the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Now, that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Afterburner's coming. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskies.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
17, Akron, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Zips decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's Graves. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Going up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Makes the catch and knocked down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense needed something to go right, man. They're down big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Washington sends out the punt team. 1st punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. He fires a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. This time it's complete. The offense will quickly use a timeout. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give to the back. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in lovely Montgomery, Alabama. And in many ways, this Camellia Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Camellia Bowl.
And the returner will be brought down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Using his legs, it's Graves. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
24, Akron, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Handoff from the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for room. It's Graves. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quick release by the QB.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Plows through the defense. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Huskies! And the stomping has commenced. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And the route is on. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give to the left side. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Running to the left. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. The Zips send out the punt unit. He'll They'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking for a crease, it's Graves. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Third down coming up.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man.
Complete some of these hitch throws early. You're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He makes the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The pull and throw off the RPO. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Touchdown, Washington! And the pummeling has started.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Washington 38, Akron 0.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Trying to find his man on first down. Swings it out to the flat. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it at the 30. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Hey, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Just about set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Here's the handoff. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Washington coming to the line with another first down.
First down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Picks up. 2nd down coming up.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.